Who the fuck just asked me for a fucking dog? Nigga, why? I don't know, bro. Like, I've been hearing voices. It all started when I was in the streets of Berkeley, chilling at People's Park and stuff. And I used to just smoke weed a lot. Used to smoke weed every day, like the old song say. You know what I mean? That's a nice fucking truck. I would show it to you, but I don't want people thinking I'm weird, trying to like film their license plate or anything. But motherfucker. Okay, do you mean ya? Hey, no, I be missing them prank calls, bro. I almost changed the subject again. No, I'm a big fan of like accents and languages and shit. I'm obsessed with that. Like my style of humor is like, it's like sometimes what's funny to me more important than what a person says is how they say it. Like I used to watch that shit called Unforgivable. And I used to feel bad for watching it because he talk about like some very violent stuff that's not really a laughing matter at all. But sometimes he be saying shit and the way he be saying it be hella funny. Like he was like, made my sandwich with mayonnaise on it. That shit was hella funny, nigga. My favorite one was called Unforgivable Commercials when he was like, I went to the fair last night with my little cousin. We had a good time. We got on the Ferris wheel. I saw a nigga trying to step to her. I broke my foot in his ass quickly and slapped his ass in his mouth. He said, "What's the problem?" I said, "You's a bitch, and I'm ain't, and I wanna whip your ass." His girlfriend stepped up, tried to intervene. I slapped her in her damn mouth and knocked out her freaking teeth. Made her suck my dick afterwards. Unforgivable. Hey, no, that was like the funniest one, but a lot of shit that dude be saying ain't funny. Like that shit. Like sometimes I go back and watch it and I hear the dude say certain shit, motherfucking Gunnar Stanson or whatever his name is, or Hodge Stanson. I think, oh yeah, the dude is Gunnar Fritz Stanson. He plays the character Ricky, and then Hodge Stanson is the company. Like Hodge is like the last name of the other dude. Like, or I don't know if the other dudes are brothers. It's like 3 or 4 white dudes, and then this one crazy ass nigga, this one crazy ass black dude. That shit is funny. My favorite video of theirs, one of my favorite videos though. Then that nigga Ricky, he was like walking on the fucking highway, like on the freeway, and he hijacked the dude's car. Like he didn't jack the dude's car, he hijacked it. He had a knife, and he was just making the dude drive him around to like different places, and it was hella funny. He made him go to like, he was like, take me somewhere to eat, nigga, treat me, nigga. That shit is hella funny. How you doing, beautiful sister? I'm blessed. It's good to see you. He said, take me somewhere to eat, nigga, treat me, nigga. And he motherfucking, he had like, when it was in the car, he's like, you know what? I started walking on the interstate. I thought I was gonna meet a nice nigga, and I did. You the bitch I knew I was gonna meet. That shit hella funny. And then the best one is motherfucking Unforgivable 7, because he's talking about like Jesus or something, and he was like, what he said, they could tempt him, they could provoke him, but only for a minute. His anger endureth only for a minute. This is real important on my mom. And he kept saying on my mom over and over, bruh. But I don't even remember the rest of that one. Who the fuck said Hadouken? Bruh, how that nigga do that? I swear to God. And he told me not to say nothing, bruh. But I swear to God, I just seen this one nigga I used to have funk with back in the day. I don't even sound right saying that shit. I don't know how that nigga got there, bro. I don't know, bro. I ain't tripping long as the world is saved. But anyway, I'll be hallucinating and shit. Don't mind me. Men in Black alien type shit. No copyrights on the Mary J. Blige music. Walking by as I tell these crazy ass stories. That nigga said Hadouken. Hey, no. Oh yeah. But hey. Hey, no, I remember I started hallucinating because I was doing LSD in Berkeley. And the first time, no, actually the first time I did LSD was in Frisco with motherfucking Lawton and Jonas. Shout out Martyr Gang. What's up, homie? We went by like this motherfucking like, it was like a windmill. It was like a little windmill fucking short tower. This little small windmill tower. And they was looking for a place to do some tattoos. It was my homies Lawton and Jonas from Martyr Gang, nigga. I remember they put me on with Martyr Gang. They was talking about how like Jesus is a martyr and stuff, of course. And hey, beautiful lady, I like your hair. It's good to see you always. Thank you so much. And they put me on with that. They taught me about that. You feel me? Shout out to them dudes. And yeah, it was them two and like this other like white Latino dude or something. I remember we always said Lawton looked like Goku. He had like this spiky blonde hair. Everybody call him Goku. But we was chilling. I was chilling with them three dudes. And they was looking for somewhere to do a tattoo at. I was looking for like an outside like plug outlet or whatever. And then like we decided we was gonna trip on some LSD, and they let me have some. And like for some reason, I took my first LSD, bro. And for some reason, like a voice told me to go around like the side of this motherfucking warehouse, this little shack. This was like a small red shack, like by some bushes. And I walked around it, and then I climbed up like this fucking wooden box so I could sit on top of the shack. And as I was sitting down there, like this alien girl came from outer space, bro. Like she was made of like light and rainbows. And she came down from, you seen like a rainbow light just flew down from the sky. And it was like this beautiful, like kind of formless woman made of fucking like light spectrum rays or something, bruh. And it's like she telepathically in another language told me that she loved me. And then somehow I knew her language and I told her I love her too. It was weird because it wasn't like, it was like she telepathically spoke to me in her language, and I knew what she was saying, and I was able to communicate back. I don't know what that was about, but she was fine. She was hella fine. And like, then I think I don't remember, she might have kissed me, I'm not sure. Because this was a light ray being, you know? So it's hard to interpret sometimes, like physical things like that. But anyway, she flew back up into the sky, and then I jumped off the motherfucking shack I was sitting on, and I walked back over to my friends, and they were like, "Where were you at?" I was like, "Oh, I was just sitting on the roof of that little shack over there," and they was like, "Oh, we was kind of worried about you." I was like, "No, I'm good." It was like, "We just making sure you ain't tripping too hard." So anyway, they couldn't get their little their tattoo thing to work, and then so like, you know, we walked around for a minute. And then I don't know why I was tripping, and I didn't want to be disrespectful, especially since they were the ones who gave me the LSD. Like I didn't want to be disrespectful and just like not party with them, but at the same time I was tripping and I needed to be like alone. So I was like, "Hey dudes, I'm about to split." It was like, "Where you going? You gonna be okay? Like you tripping right now? You sure you want to be by myself?" And I was like, "Hey, no disrespect. I appreciate y'all for getting me on, but like that's kind of what I need right now." And they was like, "All right, for sure." So I split from the homies, and I walked all the way down this hill. I went to Ocean Beach in San Francisco. And by the time I got to the beach, it was nighttime, and the beach looked crazy because it was like everything was pitch black except for like the sand, I think, and like the hill I was standing on, and like there was like some lights behind me, like by the little like the bushes and all that. You know, there's like lights, I guess, for, you know, people to jog and shit like that, so they could see. But like you look out into I looked out and I was tripping on LSD, mind you. Keep that in mind. And like the sky and the sea put together at night is like the most beautiful and terrifying thing I've ever yet to behold in my motherfucking life. It was terrifying. It was like pitch black darkness. I call it the void, nigga. I used to skate into the void when I was in LA. I could visualize it and I would skate into it. And it felt like I was traveling through different dimensions on some Kingdom Hearts type shit. Oh, that's nasty, nigga. Hey, I would be tripping. But yeah, and at the beach though, it was just pure pitch black darkness, the void. It was the most amazing and beautiful thing I ever seen. And oh, I saw the void again when I was in Los Angeles, nigga. When I was chilling with Black Lives Matter out there. I was tripping out there too, but not on acid. I was just going crazy for some reason. I don't know. Maybe the chaos of like all the protests and shit was like really triggering me. And then it was hella shit going on when I was in LA. It was hella shit going on. I was going nuts in LA. I ain't gonna lie. LA drove my ass even more crazy than I've ever been. I was always afraid of some shit like that happening. I was always afraid of becoming that crazy again too. I don't like when when I get like that, it's scary. I get like that, like super crazy. Like my homegirl Renee said, psycho crazy. She be like, that's psycho crazy. I be like, bruh, I be really trying not to get like that. Cause it's just not good, bruh. But anyway, as long as I'm not bothering nobody, I don't mind. But motherfucking, you know, I would skate into the void. I could visualize it, and I would like, I don't know. I had like a whole like skate crew of dudes in my head that I would skate with. I don't know. I would be like skating with the Ninja Turtles and shit, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's because I'm a spiritual person. Maybe it's because I'm like I have schizoaffective disorder, bro. But I can feel spirits and shit, bro, and I be talking to them. And sometimes it'd be like fictional characters. Sometimes it'd be like real people, and I be wondering, like, oh, maybe that person's psychic and they actually talking to me. Like, I be thinking people be telling me to do stuff or say certain things online. Like, if I go, like, for example, if I get on YouTube, on Instagram, and I leave a comment on someone's photos or whatever, 9 times out of 10, I said whatever I said probably because I thought that person told me to say it. Like, as crazy as that might sound, that's what I be doing sometimes. But, who the fuck said Kuro? But they say Pharaoh. Both apply to me. But, oh yeah, my name Kuro. Kuro is Japanese for black. So, like, homies be calling me that. Hey, it was weird. When I was in Salinas, this girl would see me. This one fine girl named Liz, and she would see me, and every time she'd see me, she'd be like, hey, Kuro. And I don't know how she knew to call me that. That was weird. See, that's the type of shit I be talking about, bro. Because I don't know, unless she's seen me on Facebook or something. I didn't publicly, like, introduce myself to anyone over there by that name. But, I mean, everything I just said kind of makes it make sense if that's all possible. Bruh. I don't know. I'm a crazy dude. I be hallucinating and shit, bro. I be talking to Ninja Turtles and shit. I remember I was in a tent in Berkeley, bro, and I had like this box that this lady and this dude gave me, and this box. I went to Target with these people I know from People's Park, and they bought me some stuff, and that's where I know that one dude from. I'm trying to remember where I knew Cuz from. But I bought this. They bought me this box with like, and on each side of the box was the Ninja Turtles, Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, and Raphael. And like, I would like spin the box around and actually like listen to them tell me stuff, bro. Like, I know that shit sound crazy, bro. Oh no, that's not crazy, bro. The fourth wall, bro. People forgot about the motherfucking fourth wall, man. I know Deadpool popularized the fourth wall, but honestly, the first time I ever seen it was on Fresh Prince. When they was talking about some character, they was talking about somebody, and they was like, who's that? And then Will Smith was like, oh, that's the dude spinning me around on top of his head in the opening credits. Like, that was the first time I ever heard of somebody breaking the fourth wall. But like, the most famous example of somebody breaking the fourth wall is the character Deadpool. No, I really believe in that shit. I really be talking to them cartoon characters and shit, bro. That shit real. If y'all watch this other video, bro, where I was talking about being a Ninja Turtle, and I said I really feel like I've been there the whole time, bro, I really think I was and there's an alternate dimension where I'm actually a Ninja Turtle. Like, I'm actually really over there, bro. Hey, rest in peace, Stan Lee, bro. You gotta be a true believer, bro, for real. You gotta believe it, nigga. Date bio, my nigga, for real. Like Tupac said, otherwise you ain't shit. Hey, that's my favorite Tupac quote of all time, though. My favorite Tupac quote. He said, "You gotta get the ground beneath your feet, partner. Get the wind behind your back and go out in a blaze if you got to. Otherwise you ain't shit." Oh, you saying I ain't shit? I'll tell your mama you ain't shit. That's my favorite Tupac quote. That's my favorite line in any movie, I think. I don't know why, bro. I found that shit uplifting, though. You gotta get the ground beneath your feet, partner. Get the wind behind your back and go out in a blaze if you got to. Otherwise, you ain't shit. You know, the first time I heard that, because I seen Juice when I was little, but like, I haven't watched the whole movie in hella years, so I didn't remember that movie. I didn't remember that line from that movie. I remember that line from a motherfucking prank call on YouTube. That was the first time I can ever remember hearing that line. That's the first time I ever remember hearing that shit. He said, I don't know, Tupac called some white boy up and was like, what he said, he was like, he just kept saying random shit. He was like, this nigga scared. And it was hella funny the way he said it. This nigga scared. And then he was like, and the white boy was like, he was like, you need to quit playing on you a grown ass man playing on my phone like a motherfucking childish bastard. That shit's stupid. And then Tupac was like, you damn right. That shit was hella funny. That shit was hella funny. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, my favorite prank calls, my favorite thing is prank calls, bro. Shout out Detroit. Detroit got the best motherfucking prank calls, nigga. Detroit got the best prank calls. Meet me on 7 Mile and Ross. Anytime, I'm gonna be standing right on the corner. That shit hella funny. That motherfucking Eddie from Southwest Detroit and all that niggas, man. Hey, I wanna go over there, bro. I don't know, just to meet people that really talk like that, bro. Like, I ain't never met nobody that sound like that in real life. Not that I remember, at least. But Detroit got the best prank calls, nigga. Hands down. Who else? Motherfucking. Who else? Oh, hey, don't get me. I ain't trying to be. No, hey, that's crazy. I was about to say I ain't trying to be racist because I be laughing at like the Chinese and Vietnamese prank calls too. But I laugh at the way black people talk too. I just said that. Like I just said, I laugh at the way the black people in Detroit talk. So shit, I feel bad for also laughing at how Asian people talk. Just some people motherfucking talk funny. It's hella funny. But I don't know, maybe because I think I heard like Chinaman is a derogatory word, but that's the prank call I was about to talk about actually. It was look up Big Trouble, Little Chinaman, bro. That's the best, one of the best prank calls on YouTube. Cause I don't know, that shit just hella funny. That's what I was imitating in the beginning. He was like, you need some fuck, motherfuck you. And then the lady on the phone was like, you fuck, okay? No, that shit was hella funny. That shit was hella funny, bro. That shit hella funny. I don't care, bro. That shit, I don't even know what they be saying. He was like, fucking the dude from this restaurant called Golden Dragon. He was like, Vietnam people, black people from New York, I kill you. Vietnam people. I don't know why that shit hella funny. No, I ain't trying to be mean, but like, no, it was funny because he was saying, go back to Vietnam, and I was like, that's weird for a dude to say, because he sounded like he's from another country too. I don't know what country, but I don't know. I felt like that's kind of unfair. How you gonna be from a different country and tell somebody to go to another country? People be saying that shit about different groups of people all the time. I hope I ain't being offensive, but I'm just saying. Because I am a Saiyan. A Super Saiyan. Anyway, my name is Sean. I'm from Oakland. I like prank calls. It's something about soundboards. Motherfucking irate black man. The motherfucking the Harlem Barber. The Harlem Barber is hella funny. He sounds like 50 Cent. Look up the Harlem Barber, and like they always use different like characters for the pictures to represent, like, so I guess so you could kind of visualize what the characters look like or whatever, or what the people look like when they talk. They always use Cedric the Entertainer from Barbershop for the Harlem Barber. They really should use 50 Cent for that, though, because that's literally who he sounds like. And they motherfucking, for the intro on one of the, for the intro for one of the Harlem Barber prank calls, they had In the Club by 50 Cent playing in the background. So it was along to the beat. It was along to the beat of "Go Shorty, it's your birthday." But the Harlem Barber said, "Hey, hi, bitch, this is a dick factory." I was like, what the fuck? First of all, what the fuck is a dick factory? I don't want to know. I don't want to go there. That's a field trip I'm not going on. That's hella weird. That the nigga would say some shit like that. He got mad that they was calling his barbershop. And he kept saying random ass shit. He kept saying random, like, homophobic shit, which I'm not even gonna get into. But I don't know, that's one of the funniest prank calls on YouTube. I don't know, I'm obsessed with that shit. I remember I had this friend back in the day. We was beefing, we kind of squashed it, but we ain't kicked it like that. We just like chatted for a little bit. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I like to see my brother again, but hey, that shit was crazy. I don't really know how to make sense of it. I kind of just wish it didn't happen, but you know, that nigga manny as fuck. This friend of mine, he always tell me, you and them damn prank calls, like, it's so much real shit going on, and you keep watching that stupid shit. Like, he would always be like hella critical of me, but I don't know. The reason I'd explain it to him too. I was like, the reason I like prank calls so much is because it's a humorous way for me to kind of like connect with my anger. Because them people, as funny as it is, damn, you loud ass fucking rental truck, fuck, god damn, Lord have mercy. It smells like piss over here, and it ain't me this time. I was saying the reason I like them prank calls so much is because, what's up with you, man? You look familiar, man. It's good to see you, man. I didn't burp in that man's face, by the way. He already walked by. But, that's hella nasty. Oh, they fine. Who is they? Hey, no, I was saying the reason I like them prank calls so much was because, bro, I did not burp in that man's face. He was already, I burped right there. He's already off over there, bro. In case you was wondering, I don't be burping in another dude's face like that. I remember in college, some girl burped in my face. Some girl burped in my face, and I got mad. I didn't get mad. Like, I wouldn't have been as mad as I wasn't as mad as I would have been if a dude did it, but I was still pretty just like, I was like, that's hella impolite, that's hella rude. Don't be fucking rude. But, where did I get that from? Don't be fucking rude. Oh, that meme. Them crazy ladies be fighting and shit. What show is that? I be watching that shit sometimes. I be watching that show a lot. I forgot what show that is. But, don't be fucking rude. I love that shit. That sounds like something a Marvel character would say. But, motherfucking, oh yeah, I was telling my homeboy back in the day, this dude I was friends with. I was telling him I like prank calls so much because the anger kind of like resonates with me, if I'm using the right word. It's a humorous and comedic way for me to like identify with my anger and shit, because I really do be like an angry ass dude. As much as I like to joke around and shit, as much as I be like crying and shit, I'm really an angry ass nigga. So I don't know, when I hear them people on them prank calls cussing people out, it just like, I laugh, but I also, it brings me like kind of a sense of like joy to hear people who are just as angry as I am, even if they might be angry for different reasons or whatever the case may be. It's good. It's something I kind of relate to it and get a good laugh at the same time. It'd be weird, like sometimes I don't want to turn the camera off. I don't even be knowing if I have shit else to talk about. But I just like talking. I like being on camera. Hey. Too lazy to freestyle. Livest nigga walking on the green mouth. For real though. Check it. Oak Ninja pull up and just wreck shit. Guaranteed. Rap fart is legendary. Anyway. That was hella weak, I think. I think I could do much better. I think I'll get that hoe wetter. I think I'll take off her sweater. I'm gonna pull up to the trap with my fucking nunchucks. Guaranteed to blap blap. I don't know what that mean, nigga. Oh, that's a clean ass whip right there. That's a gangster mobile. That's a classic vehicle. That's a Mustang. Look like a Batmobile. God damn. I don't know. I ain't trying to like be a weirdo and like be filming people and shit. But that car is nice as fuck. Can you visualize it? That shit nice as fuck. That shit right there, that shit clean. I don't know if y'all seen it. I don't want to hold the camera over there for too long because I don't want like, oh, you filming me and shit. People be getting mad over shit like that. I remember I was in this shelter and this dude thought I was taking pictures of people. This old Asian man. He's like, I will put you in the ground. He's like, you take pictures of people, I will put you in the ground. I did his accent wrong, but that he said some shit like that. And I was like, nigga, I'm over here playing motherfucking, what game was I playing? Whatever fucking Marvel game it was. It was this Marvel game that's like, it's like the sideways view like Street Fighter or like King of Fighters or something. It's I don't think it's Future Fight. It might be Future Fight. I was playing that one motherfucking Spider-Man game where you just like, it's like a motherfucking Subway Surfers clone basically. Like after Subway Surfers came out, like every motherfucking company and brand and franchise came out with like some type of like game similar to Subway Surfers where you're like running, you know, forward and you can jump up and down and then you can go left and right and shit. And I would always play this Spider-Man one. I was hella mad because like I finally got the motherfucking black suit and the black symbiote suit. And anyone who knows me knows that's my all-time favorite motherfucking Spider-Man suit. Like all-time favorite. Because I don't know. I even like I still to this day like talk to myself. Sometimes like I talk to myself saying like we instead of I and shit like that. I remember one time when I enrolled in this shelter, I put my motherfucking I put my pronouns as they, them, and I'm not like LGB or anything like that. I put my pronouns as they, them because I felt like I was two beings, so that's why I did that. But like that's how big of a fan I am of that shit, particularly the Venom suit. Like that's like, I don't know, I just love it so much. I had a t-shirt of that in high school, and it was like the realistic looking one with the spider on the front and back that connects. And I wore that shit to school every day. Like my foster mom was like, you love that shirt, huh? You wear that shirt every day. And I'm like, mm-hmm. I forgot where I got it too. I think I might have got that shit at Southland Mall, at one of them stores over there. I don't think it was Hot Topic though, but it was a store like that. Maybe it was Anchor Blue, I don't remember. But I would wear that shirt, like I wore that shirt literally every day unless I had to wash it. I wore that shirt to school every motherfucking day unless I had to wash it. Back when I was at Bunch, ask anybody who know me from Bunch, nigga, I wore that shirt every day. Unless it was in the laundry, I was wearing it. Until when it finally like got torn and shredded and shit because I was wearing it so much. Nigga. Oh, I was saying I finally unlocked that suit in that motherfucking game. I want to play Ultimate Spider-Man again, hella bad. I never could get that suit in that game. Cause I couldn't beat Johnny Storm in the races and shit like that. But I be feeling like I'm Johnny Storm sometimes. But anyway, cause my name is Sean, which is the same as John, so technically people could call me Johnny, technically. But I never could unlock. When I finally unlocked it, I forgot the name of that game, bruh. It was one of those infinite running games. But it was a Spider-Man one, and I finally got the black suit in that fucking game. And then they took the game off the motherfucking App Store. I was mad as hell. You know what's a weird thing too? If you go in your like account on your Google achievements or whatever the fuck and look at like list of apps you downloaded, like I was able to play that game again. I just didn't feel like it, and I didn't want to start over. And I couldn't buy anything because it's not like you can download it again, but it's not like connected to the what's it called? It's not connected to the servers or whatever the fuck, I think. So you can't like buy shards and shit and costumes and cards and shit like that. They should bring that game back. But I want to play what else is dope? Dragon Ball Legends is fucking dope. Dragon Ball Legends is dope as fuck. Dragon Ball Legends is frustrating though, because I don't always get the characters I want. I do sometimes. I might go play that again. I remember one time I felt like I was literally every character in Dragon Ball Z. I felt like I was literally all of them at once. Like, even Frieza, even Krillin, even motherfucking Broly. All the male characters, at least. Like, I felt like I was literally all of them. No, the reason I thought that was because they all looked the same. I remember someone pointed that out. If you look at Toriyama's art style, right? And you look at like someone said like all the Dragon Ball Z, all the male Z fighters are like they all have literally the same face, just with different features. Like they have the same face, but some have hair, different types of hairstyles, and some don't have hair at all, and some have like motherfucking what's up with you, Mike? They all have motherfucking they all have motherfucking they all have like, I don't know, they're just drawn differently. But oh, Krillin's the reason I put these dots on my head. Krillin was the first character to ever be my favorite character. Cause it's just, I don't know, a grown dude that's hella short with dots on his forehead. He ain't got no nose, and he like. And Destructo Disc was the first attack to be my favorite too. Matter of fact, now that I remember it correctly, Destructo Disc was the first technique to be my favorite. I don't know why too. I'm trying to think of it. I try to understand why I like certain things. I don't just like stuff. I try to understand why I like stuff. So like, maybe just the name of it, like Destructo. Just I don't know. I don't know. I think when I was a little kid, things that end with the letter O were so cool to me for some reason. I don't know. That's fucking crazy. Like Maximo, for example. I was like, what does that mean? I don't know. It's Maximo. It's just dope. Didn't the Powerpuff Girls have a robot named Maximo? It was something like that. Hey, now look. Y'all remember Megas XLR? That was my show. That show makes me want to go to New Jersey. If that's how they're getting down over there, I got to make my way over there. Because, like, I always had a fascination with giant robots. I used to build, like, model Gundams and shit. And, like, I don't know. Me, when I was a little kid, like, I was scared to fight people. I'm still kind of scared. Like, unless it's, like, in the gloves and shit, I don't be fighting niggas. But that's not just for my safety. That's just for in general. Like, I be scared. I don't be, like, when I'm scared to fight people, it's not just for my own safety. I also be scared of consequences. Because it's like, okay, for example, even if I beat this person up and I actually win, the police is still probably going to come and I'm still probably going to get in trouble. Or what if, even if they don't beat me, what if they like slip on a motherfucking banana peel and crack their shit? Now I'm getting in trouble. You see what I mean? So it's not just the fear of losing, it's also the fear of consequences. But I will admit, it is primarily the fear of losing. But secondarily, it's the fear of consequences. So I don't just be getting into shit. Like, my most fighting was been, like, in the gloves and shit. I miss the gloves. I gotta get in the Muay Thai or something. I miss fighting. I don't know. I miss fighting a lot, because when I first started sparring with my brother Gil back in West Oakland, I used to spar with these other cats, too. And I used to spar with hella people in Oakland. Like, I remember Oakland had, like, a huge fucking martial arts renaissance that went on for, like, hella years. Shout out to Suigetsukan. Suigetsukan. You know, actually, me and my brother Gil said that sounded like some Street Fighter shit. My nigga James back in the day. Suigetsukan. My nigga James, bro. Shout out my nigga James. Rest in peace, Miss Melba. My nigga James, he put me on the Street Fighter, and when Street Fighter 4 came out, and around the same time we would spar. We used to spar without gloves too, but we wouldn't hit each other in the face. We would just go. We'd be at mom's house just kicking each other in the chest and shit. We was like Huey and Riley for real. But I didn't really feel like I was Riley though. Honestly, if I was any Boondocks character, I would be Michael Caesar from the comic strip. Cause I don't know, I always wanted my locks to look like that. I really always wanted to afro, but if I had locks, I would want them to look like Caesar's though. And I always liked that he was an MC, that he's like, he'd be freestyling and shit. Like he was my favorite character in the whole comic strip. I felt like trying to be like Huey was like too much pressure. And I feel like Riley was funny, but I liked him, and I could identify with Riley in a sense as a young black man, but I felt like my personality wasn't exactly like that. I felt like I was more like Caesar than any other character. So shout out Michael Caesar. But anyway, me and my nigga Gil, we used to really like scrap like at mom's house and at different parks and shit. Gil the one who hit me with a bow staff. I don't know if I don't think that scar's still there. You can probably see it a little bit. I got hit with a bow staff right here. I was hella proud of myself. Because he rolled up. I got the bow staff from Young's Trading Co. on Telegraph. That's where me and Gil used to go to get all our martial arts equipment and shit. Hello, beautiful lady. It's a pleasure to see you today. You too, my friend. You look familiar. What was I saying? Anyway, oh yeah, me and my brother Gil, we would go to this martial arts store called Young's Trading Co. on Telegraph, and we get like motherfucking foam nunchucks and kung fu uniforms and like bow staffs and shit. They sell all type of cool shit in there. But man, my partner Gil, we met at this one park in Berkeley one day. I forgot the name of it. It might have been Ohlone. Yeah, I think it was Ohlone Park in Berkeley where they have the fucking where they have like these nice rocks and shit just for people to sit on. And you know, just for like practice and just for fun, I kind of like ran up on him with my bow staff. I didn't run up on him, but I approached him with it and I was kind of swinging it like, you know, but of course I wasn't really trying to hit him or anything. And then like eventually I just kind of like threw that shit, and then he went and picked it up. And then if you play Soul Calibur and you know like Keelig's horizontal attack where he has the bow staff in one hand and he swings it like that, my partner Gil got me in the eye like right here like that with the fucking bow staff. And my shit, I fell down and I like immediately jumped back up. And I was like, oh shit, bro, am I okay? And he was like, damn, bro, you bleeding. And I looked like motherfucking Kratos from God of War, but I still had hair back then. The blood was pouring all out my eyebrow, like right here. And we called the ambulance and I got stitches and stuff. He felt hella bad, but I was like, nah, that shit was dope, my nigga. Like, hey, that's a badge of honor to me. Like, I really got hit in the head with a bow staff. Like, how many niggas can say that shit? And I was bleeding hella bad. I was concussed hella bad. And I got back up right away. Like, it was not an instant knockout. That shit didn't hurt until like the next day. You know, of course, when you be like sore and shit after something happens. My adrenaline, we wasn't even heavy sparring or nothing. My adrenaline wasn't even pumped like that. Bruh, I don't know, I miss combat for real. I be trying not to get in this shit, but I miss combat. Just in different types of ways, you know? What's up, man? I miss like motherfucking sparring and boxing and weapons training. I miss like Wing Chun class, you know? I miss Bagua Zhang class. I did a motherfucking, Bagua Zhang class. I started doing Bagua Zhang because, like I said, I went to this dojo called Sugetsukan Dojo in Oakland, right? And like, motherfucking, I looked at the different styles they had there that I wanted to learn. So I'm always open to learning like damn near any fighting style. So like, I don't know, I looked at the list of different styles that they have in that dojo, and I particularly wanted to learn the style of Kung Fu, and one of them that I saw was Bagua Zhang, and so I was like, I never heard of that, I'm probably gonna pick that one. Let me go see what it is, let me like research it. And so I Googled it, and come to find out, it's the style that airbending from Avatar is based on. Because the 4 bending styles are based on actual martial arts. I don't know what, I still don't, to this day, I don't know what firebending is based on. A friend of mine told me it's Kempo, but I don't know for sure. You know, airbending is based on Bagwazang. Tai Chi is, waterbending is based on Tai Chi. Earthbending is based on Hung Gar. I know Hung Gar, a friend of mine used to practice it. I don't know if he still does, but the most famous person I seen doing like Hung Gar was motherfucking Sammo Hung in Ip Man. His character does Hung Gar, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot who his character is like historically, but that character does Hung Gar. And Toph Bei Fong does Hung Gar. Oh yeah, that's surfbending. Tripping. But yeah, so I was like, okay, when I found that out, and I always felt like I was the like the airbender of like my group of friends. I always felt like I would have been like Aang more than any other character. I always felt like I would have been like an airbender more than any other type of thing. So I was like, okay, I'm definitely gonna pick that one. Like, so I went and I learned it for like a couple of days. I learned some other stuff, you know, but shit, man. I don't know. I feel like I'm just kind of drawing this video out. I do definitely want to get monetized. So of course I'm just trying to run up watch hours, but I always also want to make sure I'm like saying something insightful, you know, or meaningful, or teaching some type of lesson, you know. Shit, man. Hey, I'll catch y'all in the next video. My spider sense is tingling. My ears are jingling.